Thank you so much for being here. We're hanging out and we're gonna make some art today. We're gonna start with some black color just so we can do a quick outline. We'll do a really small size for the pen. And we're just gonna create like a very stylized V shape, which to me seems like it would go like this, right? We're gonna bring it down and over in this. I've been making a lot of stylized V's lately, so I have a little bit of practice at this point doing this right now. It's kind of an interesting angle at the very least. But then we have to like kind of match that same sort of perspective for all of them. In my sticker, it's going to say V because it's a vegan stream. It's gonna say Vegayn. So this is for gay vegans, and then I'm gonna make another one later. And I'm just really pushing this angle. It's gonna say vegan and queer, and that's gonna be the other sticker. But we're starting out with vegan, and it's gonna be like these stylized letters. I think it's gonna look really cool, to be honest. Okay, that looks okay. But we can kind of erase. Whoa, that's not what we want. But sometimes when it erases, see, oh, it's because I've been doing this in the background. I do that so much. I do that by mistake, but that's okay because what we can do is just copy our lines that we already have, and it should go pretty quick. But it is a bummer whenever that happens. We'll just follow the shape and we'll clean everything up specifically later. It'll look kind of cool when it's doubled up like this though. But we're gonna go back to the white background and we're gonna erase now. Okay, now we're back where we were, finally, after all of that. And we're gonna keep writing the word vegan. Oh, well, we can probably erase at this point. No, let's keep going with the word vegan, because we'll erase it. And we want this at the same angle, so we're gonna kind of draw like, we'll have two lines for the G here. Kind of going for this like we're looking up at the letters almost, kind of a sense. So that would mean it would kind of look like that. One of my strengths as an artist, I think, is I have kind of good visual understanding of space. So I'm kind of good at like foreseeing in 3 dimensions. But I don't want to copy my shapes from last night because I did make a bunch of letters last night, and it can be easy to get stuck in the same font that you're using just because it's comfortable. And I don't want to get myself comfortable, so I'm going to keep these letters a little bit more square than I normally would, just to mix it up. Because I like to make my letters different. I love doing words. I love like writing letters and words when I draw. But I like to really mix it up when I'm doing it. Really make letters unique every single time I make them. I mean, I like everything I do to be unique. Novelty is a big part of my sort of thesis, if you ever listen to my stream and listen to what I do here. Okay, so check this out. It's gonna be one last line. It's gonna go. Well, if we're looking up at this thing, then this would go like into that. This is gonna look good, I promise. Let's refine our shapes. Let's start by erasing them. Let's start by erasing the shit that we don't need, which is that. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm actually pansexual myself, right? I'm kind of like, I think like everybody's kind of beautiful. Not everyone. There's people I don't find attractive, but I just like, there's not like a type of person that I prefer. Like, there's like, I think that there's a lot of things that are attractive in the world, and so I just love who I love, right? My love language is literally telling people. Like, there's like all the different love languages. People express it in different ways, and mine is I just tell people, you know, directly. But I don't really like seek people out to tell them, just like when it happens, when we're talking. I just let them know. I feel like a lot of people don't take me seriously because I'm not like a gift giver or anything. But I think like a lot of capitalism has made people think that gift giving is like the best way to show people you care, and I've never been a gift giver, mostly because I've been poor my whole life, you know? Believe it or not. I do like our letters. There we go. That's gonna look really good. That looks cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. One more. Kind of get thinner in there is sort of neat. I think we can go even more extremely thin. Check this out. I think that'll be like kind of an interesting look. Not like extremely thin because we want it to be square, like we've been saying. But a little thin, a little thinner on the inside radius here than on the end. So like bring that out here and bring this in and make it like a little thinner just on the inside corner. See, just a little thinner, not like extreme, but all the way around the circle thinner, right until it comes back into the G, like that. There we go. Then that comes down and in, and then there's one more right here. And that should probably do us. This should actually come out here more. Ready? So, to clean this up, it should come like this, and this needs to actually come out and up. We shouldn't be able to see anymore. Um, it's not bad, but we can definitely just do better, for sure. We can do better by doing this. And that should probably do it. I think we can bring this up a little more. Bring it up a little more and erase a little of it. Then we'll erase the inside too. We just want to make it generally thinner. But I think that looks okay. Need to finish the top of the G here. I like that. Okay, so same thing. This is our A, the letter A. And the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says something that I think is really interesting, which is that Krishna is the vowel A in all the syllabaries of all languages. Isn't that so interesting? To me, it's interesting. Do I make drawing on a pen display look fun? I think I do, probably. And so it doesn't matter exactly where I put every shape. I can move it afterwards. I can just select and move each individual shape to be wherever I want. Okay, that does need to be moved over. Yo, look at that. Move your selection, press V. Click to drag. What? Oh, just moving works. Okay, cool. Look at that. Now we know. Shift Control L. That's a really good skill. Let's use it again. Press R. Whoa. That's okay. We can do it with this shape. Can we do it with this shape? Shift Control L. This time it didn't work. Press that. I think what we can do is to right click the layer and merge it down actually. Okay, check this out. Shift Control L. And then move. That's so cool. That's such a powerful tool. That's really good to know. And I bet I can grab this and Shift Control L and then scale it. Whoa! Did not mean to do that. First we have to merge this down. So we're gonna have to do that every time we do it. Merge down. So now we have this. And what if we Shift Control L this? And now scale it. Does that work? Make it a little bigger? Just a little bit. Page currently has $69 raised. Oh, yo, 69, the sex number. Look at that. That's so cool. That's cool that someone gave $4 earlier. That's really awesome. Nice, nice, nice. The sex number. Oh my gosh. She said it. She said sex. Oh gosh, she's a human being. Who knows what sex is? I actually kind of want to talk about sex on the stream. Like a little bit. Sex on the streamy. What? One of my roommates is watching Sex in the City right now. Uh, which is pretty based of them, I would say. I think that show counts as based. 69 is the perfect number for a stream where we're tossing. Oh my god. I'm not tossing any of those around. But I support it. I support it. It's just not my own vernacular. And that's the thing. I'm like the old lady. I'm like a grandma of the internet. Some people are like grandparents of the internet. I'm a grandma of the internet. Okay, we're gonna grab all that stuff and we're gonna move it. Alright, over. This is gonna be a really good fucking. This is gonna be a really, really good drawing, I think. It's gonna be called Vegayn. So now we're gonna just draw two parentheses. That's a pretty easy shape to draw. We might like straighten them out. Something like that. Whoa, I was drawing it on the white layer, but luckily parentheses are easy to draw. Gotta redo our last thing. This is an easy thing to draw. 69 is the perfect number for stream. Like this one, I think. Just in general. Whoa, forgot we made our size so big for the pen there. I really appreciate you all hanging out. But I think I'm already a relatively quiet person, and we do have 2 doors between us, so hopefully it's not too bad. I'm not like yelling. I'm trying to be quiet if I can. So I think it's okay. I think we want really thin parentheses. It's rare that I draw 3D parentheses. It's not a common one. I love drawing Y's though. Y is one of my favorite letters. Why, do you ask? Oh gosh. Why do you ask? And of course, this one has to be more stylized than the others because it's the one that really makes this word the gayest that it is. So we're gonna kind of do the same stylized thing as I did last night with the G. Yeah, we'll just bring it right around. But we'll keep it square though. We'll like follow the G pattern. But we'll like bring it through all the way. And maybe even like wrap it around again here. Just a little.
This boy is strong and tough and healthy. Maybe I could take him with me and teach him martial arts.
Inner dialogue.
Maybe not. Too much of a
Was there a spelling error? I'm not
It
hearing
wasn't for
it.
that, no.
But I think you spelled it right. Inner dialogue. It looks like you spelled it right. I didn't hear it. Did I close out of the chat bot by mistake? No. You hear it. Well, I'm glad you hear it. Oh, it's my headphones are off. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. The music isn't even playing. Good thing I've been talking this whole time. Oh, it's not playing for me, but it's playing for you. It's probably so loud. It's probably... No. It should be playing for me. Let's figure out these sound settings. You hear the music. Oh, maybe that you aren't referencing the music. How come I hear nothing? I hear nothing right now. Are these on?
It will be difficult and very dangerous, my boy.
I'm not scared of danger, Doctor.
Well, there's a rare and valuable plant called 1,000-year ginseng. It absorbs the essence of stone and grows between the rocks for at least 1,000 years.
Where can I get it,
1,000
Doctor?
years. Where can I get it, Doctor? Okay, wait, so I heard that. That's so weird that I heard that time. But I still don't hear playlist. Because we were going to listen to Dally. This is such a pretty song. Please enjoy the music.
I'm afraid I don't have any,
Well,
and I don't know where anywhere near where you can find it. I'm sorry, young man.
Yo, thanks for playing those. It makes the stream so much funnier. Okay, I'm gonna play some music, and this is seriously such a good song. It's really pretty. I hope you enjoy it. It's from Final Fantasy IX. I recorded it earlier today. Thunder Prince is a Resident Evil 1 prequel. Too real. I love this song so much. Nobuo Uematsu is too amazing. Wesker let Hake get into the martial art. He really did. Can you believe we're watching that show on Saturday? I'm really excited. Look at this, all of that wasted. Okay, but it'll go really quick because we'll just copy it really fast. I'm doing that so much tonight, but that error is hard to avoid in my defense. And I go as quick as I can through all these motions. Don't go in that door. He's escorting men, but not used to martial arts. I'm almost there with the parentheses, at least. Because I have to redo some of these letters, unfortunately. It stinks. But it's okay. We'll get there. And actually, this should probably come down. I want to stick to the same. It shouldn't be like that. Oh shoot, is the desktop audio on? Because if so, it'll like double all the music. Shoot, that's so bad when that happens. It makes the music like double. It's not good. A lot of technical issues on tonight's show. Let me give you a shout out. Life is chaos, Paige. Problems teach us how to thrive. They do. Yeah, for sure. Gosh. Like, digital art, it can make your life so much faster and easier, but then it's like, I just see myself making these mistakes that I know, like, are so silly, like, because I just know better. I know better than to do, like, a lot of the silly things that I make mistakes about, but it's just like, there's so much to keep track of streaming and doing digital art. It's just, oh, it's so much. But I'm having a blast learning. It's just like, I get frustrated because I just want it to be good sooner, obviously. gotta be human quality, I feel like. You know. You know what I'm saying. Of anybody you know. I really appreciate your support, Nabil, and I also just appreciate your insights in our streams. It's really so good. So this is gonna go up. This is gonna be a very curly QY. We gotta undo that last little bit because this part's gonna come around like that. And then we got that. Our mistakes are okay. Wesker created a homicidal tyrant and stood right in front of it. Now that's a mistake. Good joke. That's a top tier joke. I like that. That's awesome. These chords are top tier chords. I hope we get to hear more of the music I recorded today. I'll probably skip to it even if we don't. Because I'm just so excited to share it. Sharing music with people is one of my favorite things in the whole universe. No, I appreciate you, Paige. The energy you bring is unique. Thanks. Makes it so easy to have that 4-hour conversation. Yeah, you know? I personally think that the real secret to success for us... Oh. Whoops, I was trying to turn down the music a little. Personally, I think the secret to success for our show, for this show, for streaming, for you and I just in general as a team sort of through this, is that we just start creating a space where we can say anything that we really want, anything that we need to. And I think that's something that both you and I have not had in our life, is a space to really freely express ourselves. And I think we're sort of reclaiming that. And I think it's a really cool thing to see and say. And I appreciate that you appreciate me. It means a lot. And gosh, I'm just really excited for more conversations. It's gonna be really amazing. The space is necessary for everybody, right? For everybody. Okay, now we can get rid of all this stuff that we accidentally created. Whoops. Actually, yeah, what we need to do instead of erasing is just grabbing and drawing over. That's what we need to do. Here we go. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. Go to 1, go to 2. Close out of tool options, open tool options. Because you didn't mean to close it to begin with. Yeah, that space is necessary. I know, right? Yeah, everybody honestly deserves a space like that. Oh, I'm drawing on the white layer again. I should block that. But I can't do it anymore. I want these to be really rounded and really thin. Really rounded and really thin. That's the goal. There we go. That looks pretty good. People forget that they deserve to be happy and that there's nothing wrong with working to achieve your own happiness. I know. That's true. I forget that. I really do. I appreciate you saying it there to remind me and everyone else who's here. It's a good thing to remember. This show is so good, and streaming is so good, and I'm just really excited to see where we go from here. We as in, technocore, we as in gender blending, we as in society as a whole. I hope that we can do it. I hope that we can fix the problems of the world, or the problems of the world get us, I think it'll work out. I think shows like this, I think other progressive shows on Twitch are all a really good direction. This looks really good. I love how this looks. I particularly like the G, actually. I think that came out really nicely. And all of these are gonna look way better as I tighten them up. I think actually instead of that line that we just added, what we want to do is make that. I think we need to zoom back in and make an adjustment here, which is that we should erase this and encourage that to be a little further outward. A little bit further outward if we can. Imply the line to be further out. Like that. And then this is what we're gonna do, is make that more distinctly its own shape. And this right here is the top line. That's gonna be a lot better of a shape, I think. So here we go, ready? It's gonna come. And then that's the top line. And it goes like this. Just like that. Now, the result of that is that this has to go like this. There's gotta be one right here. It's the only way. Let's erase this right here so that it makes sense. And there we go. Now you can see the shape. So this is me playing guitar, and my friend is singing. A friend. Beautiful. We're gonna make this curve a lot cleaner, of course. Gotta like curve more. But it doesn't look terrible. This doesn't look super natural, but we'll fix it. That's pretty good. Cool. Now we can zoom out. might need to make it smaller too. That's okay if that's the case. It's not a big deal. It's been nice spending time with me. You gotta go to bed. Yeah, please enjoy sleep. Yeah, I don't need to sleep, which is why I can stream. Not obligated to do anything, which is pretty amazing. It's a good feeling. Not trying to brag. Just happy about it. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. We probably want to make this whole thing skinnier. Chances are. Make that tighter. This should all be skinnier. And then this might want to be thicker, potentially. This can be for the V. Why don't we start out with some nice colors? Definitely a green color, but I just don't know what green yet. We're gonna mess around with it and we'll see. Ooh, I like that. Let's just start coloring it and just see what happens. We definitely want it to be bigger than that. Probably even bigger than that. New layer. We're gonna call it V. Okay. Make it even bigger. Okay. I mean, it looks pretty cool so far. It should be on the bottom though. It shouldn't be on the top layer. So we'll fix that in just a second. Pretty cool. Okay, and we'll get this one. Cool. Beautiful. Beautiful. So cool. We might make it green with like orange carrots on it or something. Okay, we might actually make it like darker. Do this top one dark. Greenish black. Just to get a couple colors in here. And we'll do this color again, but for the front we'll do it slightly lighter and more vibrant. That was not lighter. Not seemingly. I'm gonna turn this down. Also skip it. I want to hear one of the new songs. None of these are new ones. Eventually we'll hit one. Should be on shuffle. But it doesn't seem like it is. No, it's on shuffle. I just like pink. pretty okay. I really want to skip to a new song. Let's do a lighter color blue. That's a good start. That's a good start. Nice. Good start. Alright, I'm gonna raid somebody. Thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate all of you.